these two can take about 200 cattle. The one here can take about 50 cattle. So all the three farms running at full capacity can handle 250 cattle. Yeah. We are budget friendly. Yes. When you come in with 25,000, we'll sort you out.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kekeli Michael. Today I'm on a cattle farm and we are here to talk everything about cattle and sheep production. Today I'm with a young guy who is actually a big consultant when it comes to animal farming here in Accra, in the city. I'm currently in Alajo. We'll be sharing more details about how you can make money from cattle breeding, cattle fattening, and a whole lot. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing to the channel. Hey, hit on the like button and share this video for a friend and a friend and a friend to tell a friend that Charlie, there's something sweet in cattle farming. So, Mufti, you're welcome to Startup GH.
Thank you. I would like to greet all your viewers and followers. I would like them to also share so that other people will benefit from this content.
Thank you very much.
My name is Mustafa Mohammed, popularly known as Mufti. I'm the CEO of Mufti Farms and the CEO of Mufti Constructions. I'm also a student in the University of Cape Coast. Yeah, so I basically run a cattle farm, a goat farm, and a sheep farm. Also, I'm into real estate. If one wants to construct your houses, your dream houses, your businesses, your offices, yeah, we are also into that. And also, we give consultations and we help guide new farmers as well.
So, Mufti, how did this journey all begin?
It hasn't been an easy one though. It began when I used to take care of people's cattle. Yeah.
That was it, yeah.
I would say 2015. Yeah. In JHS2, that's when I started, before the green seed, yeah. So I started looking after people's cattle. As time went on, in every business there are challenges. When you save little, you give them, they squander it. When you say, they'll say, oh, don't worry, we'll get it for you. You save again. So until we had to take different initiatives. From cattle, we have to start from sheep. So little by little, God being so good, we are growing. Yeah, we are growing.
Okay. So, 2015,
yeah,
you started with what?
I started with sheep.
Sheeps.
Yeah.
How many?
2.
Male and female? Or...
1 male, 1 female. I wanted to do breeding.
Okay.
So I started with 1 male, 1 female. So as time went on, in fact, sheep farming is not easy. In fact, before you get profit out of it, it takes a longer period of time. So after some time, I had to sell them and use the money to get 1 cow. Okay. Yeah, but then I got the cow.
That was which year?
That was 2016 December.
By then, how many sheep did you get?
I had mother, twins, and the male. So I sold them for 1,006.
Okay.
Then I went to Turaku Asham, my cattle market here in Accra. Let me see, yeah, it's in Accra. So then I bought a cow for 1,005.
You got a female cow or?
A male cow for fattening. But now if you are holding that 1,005, even I don't think you get any of the little ones here because now times have changed.
Prices have gone up.
Yeah, prices have gone up. And since the fuel keeps going up, most of the cattle we have in Ghana here are exported from Nigeria, Burkina, Mali, and other parts of the world.
Okay. Looking at you, you are a gentle, fresh boy. What motivated you to do cattle? And
I would say since childhood, let me say, I had passion for it. So it encouraged me to learn more about the business. I started from watching these people in Brazil, in Somalia, in different countries on YouTube, on Facebook. You go there, then a feed just pops up. You see cattle, how they are very attractive, and the way they are doing it. And I said, oh, why can't I also start something here? Yeah, because everywhere in the world people consume meat. So I can start something here and see how it goes. And we are growing.
Is cattle farming very difficult?
Yes.
There's this belief that it's for Muslims. And if you are not a Muslim, you cannot do it.
Oh no, there are a lot of people who are in the field who are not Muslims. I have one of my bosses, his name is Benjamin. Yeah, he's at Plant Pool.
Okay.
Yeah, and he has a very nice farm. Yeah, a lot
Hey,
of.
you cry, you have boss. Then that means theirs is there.
Oh, they are. I'm a small boy in the game. Oh,
Wow.
I'm a small boy. I have big bosses. If I say I'll mention names, we will not finish.
Okay.
Yes, very big bosses. So in the hierarchy, I'm not even in the red line. I'm down.
I like that. I like the fact that you are young, and where you have reached, I believe most people don't reach there. Charlie, how many animals are you managing?
Right now, I have 16 cattle.
Okay.
Yeah, 16 cattle. The sheep is there. I can't count them. The goat there, I can't count them because.
When you say you can't count them,
no, the reason why I say I can't count, it's not that they are over 100 or so. No,
you have this belief that when you count them, they will die, or
no, not that. Most of them are pregnant as time goes. So, this one I came to the farm, and I saw additional numbers. So
like
you can't.
How many?
I have 6 new goats. So,
Wow.
Yeah, and 2 sheep.
So can you estimate that about 1,000?
No, not 1,000.
Okay.
Yes. My bosses will beat me. They will not give me job. They will not give me job.
So you don't have to count. What actually do you do with the car? How many, if I want to make money from this business, what are the sectors that you make money from?
There are different avenues you can exploit in the business. But let me say, everyone likes meat. So you can go into fattening. Yeah, in the fattening, you can get, most of the butchers are not trustworthy. So when you have people, you have butchers who can come to your farm and buy on cash and take the animals away. In Ghana here, if we had, let me say, a measuring scale for cattle, it would have been better because you sell on weight. But here is the case, you look at the size of the animal, you think that sometimes people sell animals based on breeds.
Okay.
If you see a small animal, someone will just tell you 3,000 Ghana cedi because of the breed. So you can also go into breeding. When you have good females and a nice male, when you're able to get these offsprings, you can also sell them at prices that people would love to buy. Yeah, that's what I would say.
So typically, your business is in cattle breeding or which are cattle rearing?
I'm into fattening. I can't breed in the city. Maybe I'm breeding my goats. So as for them, yeah, I'm breeding goats. Yeah.
What are some of the challenges with the, how do you call it, the cattle fattening?
The challenges is feed because we are in the city. So in the city, everything you have to buy. So if you don't have, sometimes you have the money and you go to the place and they'll tell you that someone has already come to pay for it. It's not available. So yeah, that's mostly. If mostly, before your cattle will look very good, it's based on feed and good medication. And now the price of medications have skyrocketed because exporting. Yeah. So they'll tell you they've exported it, and since things have increased in the harbors and the ports, so the prices have to also go up. Yeah. So that's also a major challenge.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah.
But you are still profitable?
Depending on how you do it, it will be profitable because when you understand, having been to a vet school, but I've been with
street.
We have the local ways.
Yeah, that's the street sense.
Yeah, we have the local ways, and I've been able to work with a lot of veterinaries, a lot of people who have been able to guide me through the road, and I've learned a lot from them. So a big shout out to all my bosses.
Okay. So can you kindly explain to us how cattle fattening is? Well, when you say cattle fattening, what is it?
Cattle fattening is basically buying a cattle and fattening for meat purpose only. So you get an animal, you treat it, you feed it very well, and within a short period of time.
You get it at what age? Well,
you can't go for a 6-month cattle. Maybe let's say 1.5 years, getting to 2 years. Yeah, some people can go in for 4 years animals.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me say, basically, if you want to fatten animal, you should get one which is above, let me use 2 years.
Why 2 years?
Mostly, for example, the customer base. So Muslims like they slaughter cattle for Eid.
Okay.
Cattle which are 2 years and above.
Okay.
So 2 years. So when you get, let me say, an animal for 1.5 years, within 6 month period, you can sell it out because it's 2 years. But here is the case, you don't know the exact age because they are not correct records of the animals brought to us from the market. So you have to look at you can use their teeth to determine their age, sometimes the horns. So to be on the safer side, you go for 2 years animals. Yes, because some of the animals, you get them, let me see, they already have the structure.
Okay.
So all you need to do is to basically feed them and they will fatten within a short period of time.
So right after getting them, you do what?
So right after getting them, you put them on, let me say, a 1 week treatment. Some animals, you can notice the symptoms right from the market. And some, the symptoms wouldn't show up like that. So you put them under observation. So during that one, the symptoms will show up, then you treat. So after that, then you add the disease or the healthy head, and within the feed, that's it. You are good to
So
go.
how long do you fatten them?
Fattening, it depends on you. Some animals grow or gain weight faster than other animals.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you get an animal which will take longer, you take a much longer period. But when you get an animal which will take a shorter period, yeah. So let me say, basically, normally fattening should go between 3 months to 5 months. Yeah.
3 months to 5 months. Then you sell them off.
Then you sell them off.
But there are some people too that don't have the money for the big 2 years animals. Can they also buy 6 months and also?
You can start, but without the experience, I don't think you like the results. Because you need to, when you go for younger ones, some of them from the market, they aren't even done breastfeeding, but people sell them.
Okay.
So when you go for these such young ones, you face a lot of challenges, and you'll be feeding them and you don't see change. So you'll be like, I've got this animal, and within a short period of time, you will say you want to sell it off. But when you are selling it off, you want to add profit. Meanwhile, the animal, the way you bought it, that's how it looks. So selling or retailing those animals becomes a problem to the farmer. So I wouldn't advise you to go for a new beginner to go in for young ones, you know.
You recommend the 2 years.
Yeah.
How much do you, on a typical, you keep saying market. Where
Yeah.
do you get where do you source?
I source from various markets. In Accra here, I source from Turaku. We have Akate in Cove Town. Okay. We have Yeji, we have Atebubu, we have Bupe, all up north. So okay. There are several markets. We used to even get some from Bokuba. Because of these disturbances there, now we don't buy from there anymore.
Okay, so what would make you travel to those far places instead of buying it from Accra here?
Sometimes over here, it's markets. Some markets have higher prices, okay, and other also have lower prices. And some markets have certain breeds that other markets do not have. Okay. So when you want to go in for the Raji breeds, you go to this Jura, Yeji, yeah, you get them. When you want this white bulls, when you go to Bupe, you will get them. So yeah.
Okay. Talking about breeds, which ones that when you do the fattening, they fetch more on the market? You are into the market, so what is the market like?
I'll say the white cattle, or the white Fulani as we call them.
Every white cattle?
Not every white cattle. This cattle is white, but it's a Gudali. These types.
Which one?
The black one.
This black one?
Yeah. The black one. This white one we have here. This one's.
This one?
Yeah. So they take a shorter period to gain weight.
What breed is that?
That's the Kamakari.
Kamakari?
The white Fulani cows.
Like in English, how do you call it?
White Fulani.
White Fulani?
Yes.
Okay. And how much would that one cost like?
Currently, let me say, let me stipulate. If okay. I give, because when you go to the market, everything is negotiable.
Okay.
So let me say 7,000 negotiable.
7,000. So you got it for 7,000.
No, I got it for less.
Lesser. Okay.
Yeah.
Like 6,000.
I got it for 5,000.
Okay. And you are going to breed them for how long?
They've been here for 1 month. I'm breeding them for 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. Then I'll sell them off.
Okay.
But for now, the market is not that good to explore, so I can need them to eat because it is not that far away.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Has it changed
yeah,
since
he
when
has
you got
changed.
that?
He has changed. When he came in, he was just like bones,
Okay.
no meat. But
Okay.
now,
Apart
changes
from
are,
the white Fulani,
yeah.
which other breeds?
You can go in for hybrids. You see, you can. We have Gudali crossed.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go in for those breeds.
Okay.
And in fact, hybrids grow faster than main breeds. So any hybrid, you see, not just any hybrid, but sometimes don't go in for. We have some cattle which are short.
Okay.
So when you want to breed, you should try and get at least medium height.
Medium height.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that
Can you mention the name so that the breed between which one and which one? The hybrid.
the hybrid, we don't have any specific name for them.
Okay.
But the Fulanis can mention a lot of names.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So you do the Raji.
I do the Raji, the Gudali,
Okay.
the Kamakari, the Chiwali.
Okay.
Yes.
These 4.
Yes.
Okay. So among the 4, which of them? I mean, if they are here right now and any buyer comes in, like they'll pick those ones. Which one sells more?
I don't think, everyone has his preference.
Okay.
So someone might see the Gudali and say, oh, I like the Gudali because they are hornless.
Okay.
Someone might see the Raji because of their color. Because most of the Rajis, we have beautiful colors. Some are purely brown. Some have a mixed brown and white.
Okay.
Yeah, so different breeds. So someone might come for white cattle. Someone might come for a black cattle. So it all depends on the buyer and what he wants. So when you come, we'll show you these are the available ones. Then you choose from what you want.
Okay. So I'm now coming to talk in favor of those that want to start. So assuming I want to start, is it capital intensive?
Yes, it's capital intensive if you are doing intensive farming like we are doing.
Okay.
Because over here we don't open the animals.
Okay.
They are inside here. So since they are inside, you need to feed them morning and evening. Okay. So yes, and if you can't do that, I think you are not, how should I say it, getting value for your money because okay. You use money to purchase those animals. Okay. So far as you'll be able to use money to purchase, you should be able to feed them so that within the period that you want to fatten them, you can gain your profits. Yeah.
Well, how much will it take to run an intensive system like, let's say, maybe half of this place with only 10?
10?
Yeah.
Plenty money. Let me say a day, one cow will spend at least 20 cedis.
A day, one cow will spend 20 cedis.
So if you have 10, that is 200 cedis.
Okay.
200 cedis a day times 30 for a month.
Okay. So let's consider the structure.
The structure, it depends. So as you can see this structure, this is basically an intensive structure.
Okay.
Yeah, so you fence it. Some people have it more walled, but sometimes the animals also need fresh air like we do.
Okay.
Yes. So this basically, the wall is 5 course.
Okay.
Then we fence it up. So the structure, you don't need much space. You don't need much. I know people who do fattening and they don't let the animals move. Okay. They tie the animal at one place, they feed it, the animal is there, within a short time, they sell it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me see.
So you don't need any fancy structure?
You don't need any fancy structure. If you have this one, then you get a nice bowl to also put water inside for them. So you can tie one by each side, then you are good to go.
Okay. Apart from the structure, what again do you need?
We need to consult someone who is experienced in the job, because no, sometimes a lot of the things we see online, they are not what they seem to be. So you might see someone injecting a cattle on the thighs, but maybe the cattle has a serious injury or is lacking something. That's why he's injecting there. So I think that one also matters. So before doing anything, you should be able to, you should consult people who are already in it, so that you get more knowledge from the job.
Okay, so the training is very important.
Yeah.
And how long should one get trained? Like, how long can a training take? Is it years or?
Like I said, I'm still learning. So training, like this life, you keep on learning. So sometimes you discover new diseases which are new to you. So you even Google it, consult vets, and they will tell you that they've never experienced this before. So you have to maneuver your own way and treat. So I would say it's an everyday learning process.
Before you moved into cattle, how did you train? How was the training for you?
The training for me was taking care of people's cattle. Yeah,
I mean, how did you just start? Was it just a day, or you went to other?
Oh no. First, I wasn't that much interested. Because I was a kid, I was just told, hey, come and take the wheelbarrow, go and search for feed for the animals. Okay. So that's how it started. Okay. So as time goes on, then I will be asking questions. I saw you injecting the cattle, so why did that? Oh, the cattle was suffering from pneumonia. The cattle was suffering from FMD, foot and mouth disease. Okay. So from there, then the knowledge was coming. Yeah, so that's how the training was. So as time went on, I was left in charge. Yes, do this, do that, inject this, do this, 5 mil. Yes, so that's how the training went.
On the job training.
Yeah.
Okay. If someone watched this video and the person say, I don't know any farmer and I want to come and volunteer and learn, is that offer?
Yeah, I know a lot of farms that will let you volunteer and learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long can it take if you're a fast learner?
Let me say probably 3 months. Yeah.
To build confidence to even catch a big cow down. How long will it take?
You know, everything is gradual. Yeah, all the kids here, the way they catch cows, you see them, you think that they were doing it long ago, but this one, less than a year.
Okay.
Less than a year, and they've been able to learn this thing. So I would say it's all about how determined you are to learn the job.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you are determined, I'm sure that everything will work out.
If let's say you are employed,
okay,
can you do this as a part-time job?
Currently I'm schooling.
Okay.
So basically, I have to leave campus, come and supervise. Sometimes, you know, not everything you see on video. So you have to come down from campus, see what's going on, what is not right, then you make them do the right thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So currently I'm schooling, I'm also farming.
What system do you put in place? Because we have people who have businesses being managed and sometimes they complain, they're stolen this one is missing. What systems have you put in place to check that?
Systems. I would say you should know who you are working with.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, you see someone farming with a Fulani, and because the person has cattle, you go and see the Fulani, and you give him your cattle, and the Fulani will run away with your cattle. I think a lot of people are victims to such cases. Yes. It's not like that. You can't just go and take any caretaker. You should know the background of the person, where the person lives, and all those stuff. And you should make people in the area know. For example, in this community, when any cows move, whether even at night, I'll be called. Are you aware of this? Then I'll call my fellow farmers in the neighborhood and ask them, is this their cow? Is this their this? And I'll let the people before, because you can't just move any cow around here. If you move it, people will question you. So, for example, in the city, it's much more secure than in the outskirts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it expensive in the city more than doing it in?
Oh, it's very, very expensive. So you would have to buy feed, buy medication. You have to pay for a lot of stuff. Yes, so because you charter a car, you pay for the fuel, you pay the driver, and everyone working with you, you have to wait. But compared to the outskirts, you just open the animals, they go out to embrace, and the caretaker starts them back.
Okay.
So yeah.
When we talk about diseases and stuff, is this business also risky?
Yes, it's risky. I quite remember almost 7 months ago, after Edoada, people bought animals, and when the animals got to their farms, they lost all those animals because the animals weren't healthy. So yes, it's very risky. It's very risky. So in every work there is risks in it. So you have to do risk management and assessment. So it's very, very important.
You are trying to say if I put, let's say, 10,000 or 50,000 inside this, I can lose all.
You can lose all, yes. So that's why you have to do risk assessment and risk management. Like you can see, there are animals outside. They were just bought recently, but since you came, you see they are eating well, but they are still under assessment. Sometimes people go in for animals that, let me see, they are sick, but they have been given some kind of first aid in the market. So by the time the animal will get to your farm, the animal is there. So transporting from up north as well, if the animal is very sick, or sometimes the animal is not sick, but due to the way the animal will be tied and placed in the vehicle, and you know the car will be running, the heatness of the sun and all those, it can also bring out the disease. So we've lost animals along the way as time goes on. You see it to be normal.
Okay.
But when you just start and you lose, it becomes a headache to you. So when you want to start, our advice is not going directly to the market. You should buy from a farmer because the farmer has healthy animals. But when you go to the market directly, you are open to everything.
Okay. What has been your greatest loss ever, and which year was that?
I would say 2022 after COVID.
Okay.
Yeah. That was my first time experiencing LSD, lumpy skin disease.
Well, what is that? What happens?
Yeah, you see the animal healthy, all right, all of a sudden, then lumps start to grow all over the body.
Okay.
The following day you come, the animals cannot even stand.
Okay.
So the butchers too, since there's no weight, the animal has lost weight and can't stand, they won't buy at good price. So yes, that will be one of the greatest losses.
Okay. About how many animals?
Oh, more than 15 animals. So yeah.
Oh. So it's just like you lose your profit.
You lose your profit and your capital because you can buy the animal, let's say 5,000. Because of the disease, the animal has shrunk, and because it can't stand, the person will tell you that it has lost weight, so he will give you 2,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
So you've lost 3,000 plus the number
of months
you fed it. Yeah, okay. And the medication it has taken.
So on a typical month, how much do you spend on one animal?
On a typical month, let me say one animal it depends. I wouldn't say strategically one animal because when I buy the feed, I buy it for all of them. So I haven't sat down to say, oh, specifically this animal will say. But like I said, one animal can spend 20 Ghana a day based on the statistics. Yeah.
20 Ghana a day. What actually do you spend that? Is it medication or?
No, just for feeding, 20 Ghana cedi. That is why I'm saying 20 Ghana cedi. You can buy the feed for, let me say, 1,000, 5,000 something, sometimes 2,000, depending on the kind of feed you are buying. So when you come, then you divide by the total number of animals you have.
Okay.
So yeah, let me say 20 Ghana cedis a day. But currently, since prices are going up, an animal can spend, let's say, 35 to 40 Ghana cedis a day.
Okay. And you have 16 here right now?
Yeah.
16. So that means a month feeding alone is like 1,500.
Probably.
Or more. Or more. Okay. So you keep them for 3 months up to 4 months. If you add up all those expenses, you sell them. Are you still profitable? Is it something that can make you rich?
It can't just make you rich per se. Let me say, basically, it's gradual
Okay.
because we are trying to grow. So the profit just goes back into the business. Sometimes the profit will go back into feeding and medication. Sometimes you get new animals with the profit. So, but before, let me say, if you want to actually benefit from it, I think you should go into breeding.
Okay.
Because let me say you have 20 females, then 1 male which crosses each year. If they are able to produce, you are getting let me say 80. Let me say at least if they not all of them conceive, you are getting like say 15 newborns. So let me say within 5 to 6 years, you'll be making money because by then all the children are grown. The females would have been crossed also, they would have given birth. So within that 6 years, you make profits or you become a millionaire. Yeah.
Okay. So, wait, breeding and fattening, which one gives you the chance to multiply your heads faster?
I would say breeding.
Yeah.
Breeding makes you multiply because the females will conceive for you.
Okay.
But compared to fattening, you use your capital again to go and buy another animal.
Wait. This 16, I'm sure
Yeah.
if you sell them off, you can buy more than 16.
Yes, I can buy more than 16.
You can buy maybe times 2 or
Probably, let's say, if, let's say, you have to calculate, you can't just go, but you have to calculate their feeding. The times 2 you are talking about, you have to calculate for their feeding, their
Okay.
medication, and all those stuff. The workers who you have to calculate all those stuff. So you can't just necessarily just jump to times 2. But from each animal, you can get 2. So let's say probably from the 16, you can get 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
And still feed them with the
And still
balance.
feed them, yeah.
Okay.
And get something to.
Now let's go back to the breeding.
Yeah.
With the same 16, let's say let's assume they are all
16,
females
okay.
and they all give birth.
With the 16, you have, let me say, they all give birth, you have 16. Automatically, it's times 2 of it.
Okay. But again, you have to feed the
You
other
have to feed
16
them.
months.
And breeding in the cities is not advisable. But if you are breeding in, let me say, the breeding is mostly done in outskirts.
Okay.
Yeah, females, if they are stuck at one place and they, they grow more fast because they are feeding just like the males. But when they go out graze, you will see that the fat burns.
Okay.
Yeah, so they are more energetic, more stout, and they are okay. So let me say, for that side, it's not muchly capital intensive, but you have to consider your security, and you have to get a good meal to cross for you.
How do you feed them? You feed them on what? Because you are in the city.
Yeah, you feed them on a lot of things. We have cassava peels, plantain peels. You have the more chaff, wheat brown. You also get this corn chaff. So you mix and balance. Sometimes you have to go and cut grasses for them. When you are not able, you have to go to Aveno here and buy grasses for them to consume because you have to make their feed balanced.
Okay.
Yeah.
What formula do you use? Like, do you have a routine for them? They chop cassava today.
I would say mostly it depends on the weather.
Okay.
Because in the dry season, they need to consume dry food to drink more water.
Okay.
And in the wet season, they need heavy foods.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically on the seasonal, or let me say the weather. Yeah.
Okay. So now we are in the hot season now.
Yeah.
So you are feeding them on wet food.
Yeah.
You said buy. Do you buy grass?
Yeah, we buy. Sometimes we go to the bush with our people. Then we cut and bring. But it's not every day that you get time to go there and cut. So you have to go and buy from people who go cut and sell.
How much do they sell?
Currently, one is going for 30 cedis.
Is it like a bundle or a sack?
A bundle, and that bundle, one cattle can consume it and not be okay. So when you buy, let me say, 20 bundle for them, it's just to help balance their food, even though it doesn't suffice them enough. Yeah.
Okay. When it comes to the medication,
The medication, for example, you can. It's not. I know people who medicate their animals every month, and if you are doing that, I advise you to stop like human beings, we don't inject ourselves every month. No.
Okay.
When we are healthy, you are fine. When you are not okay, then you are placed on medication. So that's how their system also works. So for instance, if this animal is suffering from this disease, I have to, let's say pneumonia, I have to separate it and treat it.
Okay.
Yeah. So the only regular medication that, let me say, every 2 months will be deworming them. Yes, it's important to deworm them, just like we humans also deworm ourselves.
How much does it cost to deworm?
If you're only using dewormer is not that expensive. Yeah, we have the tablet one and the oral one, so dewormer is not that expensive compared to actually other medicines like antibiotics. Yeah, and the other medicine, penicillin.
When you say not expensive, like how much?
Not expensive. We have a small gallon. I think it's 1.5 liters, going for let's say not more than 100 cedis. Is it 85 for? Let's say 100 cedis.
And you can cater for all of them?
Yeah, you can cater for all 16. Yeah, 16 you can cater for them.
Okay.